Hi friends, welcome back to the another session of topic friction. In this session we are discussing about friction is a necessary factor, increasing friction and decreasing friction. Friction is a necessary factor. For example, which is more easier to hold in the given below? The given below objects are glass tumbler or and earthen pot. We already know that it is difficult to hold glass tumbler than earthen pot because the surface of the glass tumbler is smooth when compared to the earthen pot. So we need some attention to hold glass tumbler than earthen pot. So friction plays a very necessary role in our daily life. So next we move on to the some example. Friction is necessary to write with pen or pencil on a notebook. We already know that without friction we cannot write on the blackboard or exercises. Friction is necessary to write on the blackboard. A nail is fixed in the wall due to friction. We already know that. Without friction, no nail can be fixed into the wall. Without friction, no building could be constructed. Friction is necessary for the vehicle to move. We already know that there is a friction between wheels and the ground, so the vehicle moves. Friction is necessary for braking the vehicle. We already know that the friction between the brake pads and the tires, which cause the vehicle to slow down. Friction is necessary for striking a matchstick to produce fire. We already know that. Okay, next we are discussing about some necessary evils of friction or effects of friction. Friction produces heat. We already know that when you are rubbing two hands together, which creates heat, which is the effect of friction. Without friction, no heat will be generated. So, friction produces heat. Friction produces light. When you are striking two stones with each other, which produces some light. Friction produces night sound. When you are cutting some iron objects, which produces noise sound. Soles of the shoes wear out due to friction. We already know that friction causes the soles of the shoes wear out due to friction, because without friction no soles of the shoes wear out. So friction is necessary for walking, so the soles of the shoes wear out due to friction. Friction produces heat. We already know that rubbing our hand palms make you feel warm because of sliding friction between the two palms of our hand. Next, it also causes to loss in power. For example, there are two trucks, one truck on the highway and another truck on the sand road. Which truck moves faster? The truck present on the highway which moves faster than the truck present on the sand road, because there is a less friction in highway when compared to the truck which is moving on the sand road. So it also causes loss in power. Increasing friction. Soles of the shoes are grooved. It is done to provide shoes better grip on the floor. For example, see the images. Some grooves of the shoes or some soles of the shoes are grooved. It is done to provide the shoes better grip on the floor. We already seen the shoes of the cricketers. They are spiked to give better grip to the ground. See, these are some images of soles of the shoes are grooved. Next, threaded tires of the cars, trucks, and tractors to increase friction and provide better grip with the ground. The tires of the car, truck, and tractor are threaded to increase the friction and provide better with the ground. See the button tires of the tractor in the second image, which are threaded to give better grip to the ground, and in the first image threaded tires of the trucks to give better grip with the ground. Kabaddi players rub their hands with the soil for a better grip for their opponents. During playing kabaddi, the kabaddi players rub their hands with the mud to give better grip with the opponents. Next, by using brake pads in the brake system of bicycle or automobiles, when you are riding a bicycle, the brake pads do not touch the wheel, but when you press the brake lever, these pads arrest the motion of the rim due to friction. The wheel stops moving. You already know that when you are riding some bicycle, when we are applying brake, the brake pads touch the wheel and the which arrest the motion of the wheel, so the wheel stops moving, and so the friction is necessary to increasing the braking, so the vehicle stops moving. And gymnastics applies some course of substance to their hands to increase the friction for better grip. We already know that the gymnasts are heavy weightlifters, so they use some course of substance for their hands to increase the friction for better grip. Next, reducing friction. In some cases, the friction could be reduced. We already know that powder is sprinkled on the carom board to reduce friction. We are all played carom board. We use powder on the carom board to reduce friction. Next, when a few drops of oil are poured on the hinges of a door, so the door moves smoothly. We use some oil or greases on the hinges of a door, so the door moves smoothly. A bicycle and a motor mechanic uses grease between the moving parts to reduce friction and order to increase efficiency. Some mechanics use oil or greases between the moving parts, so which reduces friction and which increases the efficiency of the moving parts or the vehicle. The substances which reduce friction are called lubricants. Which substances which reduce the friction are called lubricants. Example for some lubricants are grease, which is used in ball bearings, and oil, which is used in engines. Action of lubricant. Look at the first image and second image. Surface of another object and surface of one object without oil. See the image without oil. Two rubbing surfaces when no oil present between them. See without oil surface and layer of oil surface in second image. A layer of oil separates the two rubbing surfaces a little and reduces friction. In the second image, the two surfaces which are separated by a layer of oil, when they are in motion, they easily move with each other without causes any friction. Next, by using ball bearings, we can reduce the friction. By using ball bearings, these are some images of ball bearings. The ball bearings which is present on the fans. Note, can we reduce friction to zero by polishing the surface or using large amount of lubricants? Think, friction can never be entirely eliminated. No surface perfectly smooth. Some irregularities are always there. That means 100% polishing surface even have some irregularities. Okay, no 100% polished surface without friction or without irregularities. Okay, thank you.